In front of me, I have all of the Insta360 Selfie Stick options you've got for your camera. These are compatible with the X5, X4, X3, X2, and even the original X. It all works in the same way, and that's what I love about all of these selfie sticks. So we're going to run through them all, which one's best for you, which one I prefer, which one's best for certain scenarios, and there's a few new ones which we want to cover in this video. So yeah, stay tuned. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing, because we do lots and lots of stuff on especially Insta360 cameras, 360 cameras in general, action cameras, all sorts of tech. So stay tuned for lots of content every single week. So I've got the X4 here because the X5 is packed away for an upcoming trip, but I just want to talk about a couple of things I want you to get first before you consider which selfie stick you're going to purchase. One is this. This is the all-purpose tripod, and basically this fits underneath any of these selfie sticks, apart from the one which I'll tell you about later on. But this is a really good high-quality metal tripod with extendable legs. The one thing I like about this, it's quite flat, so you can see that there's not much of an angle to it, so that makes it more stable on the ground a lot of the time. And then these legs extend out to make it even more stable, so it's really quite wide as well. Now, like I said, this goes on the majority of the selfie sticks. Like this one, you just screw it, because all of them have got 1/4 inches on the bottom. You can have this selfie stick stood somewhere with the camera on top, and then you can do what you want to do, film what you want to film. So this is a good accessory to consider purchasing straight away. The all-purpose tripod is priced at $33.99 on Insta360's website. I'll link their website, and I'll try and put all the Amazon links down there as well, so you can choose where you want to purchase it from. Sometimes Amazon has the products at a cheaper price as well. There's offers, there's deals, there's discount codes. So yeah, check out that for the most recent price. But that's a really good purchase. It's a good quality tripod for all of these selfie sticks. Now this is the first one. This is the FOMO selfie stick, which I presume stands for fear of missing out, because we've got a built-in battery in this selfie stick. So this isn't a selfie stick. This is one of their tripod stroke power mounts. I just wanted to show you first of all, because it's a new product. This is the FOMO handle. Acts just like a handle, and it's got these built-in tripod legs on the bottom, which pop out, and they all work sort of together, which is cool. So you can stand it up on a desk to get a time lapse. You can capture your wherever you are in the world. You're at a restaurant, you can capture everything around, and then it gives you a built-in 6,100 mAh battery inside of this handle, which can give you up to 6 hours more of record time. It also comes with the mini remote built in as well, which is great, and this actually goes into the power of the X5 like that. This is the only one of these products that is only compatible with the X5, because the port for the charging has been changed for this. So yeah, just to know, only compatible with the X5. The port on the X4, which is here, look, was over on the other side here. Can't do it with one hand. So that side on here, it's at the bottom. So this is why I presume they've designed it that way, so you can have power handles like this with the port down there. So yeah, up to 6 hours, built-in power battery, got the mini remote built in, which charges as well. You've also got a USB-C port both sides, and this folds. Very compact for travel, so it folds up as well. So if you need extra power and you're just doing handheld stuff, you're using the single lens mode, you're using the free frame mode, you're just putting it on a tabletop to record stuff or time lapses and stuff like that, this is a great product. So it's priced at $99, so it's not cheap, but I'll link it down below. If Amazon have got it cheaper, then grab it from there. But it is a good quality product, well made, and you've got that built-in battery, so that is good. The other thing is the new Throwpod. This thing is awesome because it's got this little button on the bottom which opens up the tripod. Let me show you. I don't want to, it comes out quite quickly. I'm going to extend it up a little bit. Basically, it works like that. It is so good, and the tripod's wide, sturdy. This is extremely good. This is a new one they've brought out. This is one of the coolest products they've released for their 360 cameras in recent months. This is actually $49.99, so it's not badly priced. Again, I'll link it down below, but very good quality. Big long selfie stick like that, and you've of course got that, which works every single time faultlessly. It's very good indeed. I do like that. Yeah, the new Throwpod is a great accessory that might come in useful in certain scenarios. So That's the Throwpod. Now, they've just introduced a new bullet time handle, which is this one. This is probably one of my favourite new ones as well. This comes with just like a normal selfie stick as well. It's quite long. I think it's 120 centimetres. And aluminium, folds down, and it's basically like just a normal selfie stick, but it doubles as the bullet time stick. So this is a bullet time 2.0. This is priced at $54.99. What you do, you unlock this bit, like so. Then you can pull that out, and then you've got different degrees here on the handle. If I show you up there, look. 65, 90, 75. And then you've got this little cutout there. So you turn it to whichever angle you want, so 75, and it goes out like that. You put your camera on the end of there, you swing that around your head, and you get the bullet time effect, which is awesome. Then when you're done, put it back up, push it down, and lock it back into place. So it doubles as a selfie stick and a bullet time stick. Before this was released, you had to buy 2 separate accessories to get the bullet time effect. So that's nice. It's got the 1/4 inch again on the bottom, nice rubber grip on there as well, good quality, and that's one of my favourites. I do fully recommend that one. All of these, of course, are invisible selfie sticks. You will not see them. The camera removes them from the stitching line, which is one thing I absolutely love about 360 cameras. You get that really unique third-person look. So you've got a couple of just the basic ones here. One is the aluminium standard 114 centimeters, and this is priced at $27.99, so it's the cheapest out of the lot. If you just want the bog standard version, this is a good selfie stick. It's just a selfie stick. It's still got the 1/4 inch on the bottom of the selfie stick there, so you can use it with the all-purpose tripod. But yeah, it's good quality. But this one is the one I use a lot of the time, especially for action sports, because this is pretty much the same, but it's built out of a carbon fiber material. So it's stiffer, it's lighter, it's stronger, and it tends not to bounce around as much as the aluminium version does because it's stiffer. If you're using it on a mountain bike or a scooter like I do a lot of the time, or for filming YouTube videos, I use this all the time. 1/4 inch on the bottom again, nice grip, but it's carbon fiber. So yeah, this is a good one for more action sports stuff. The Action Carbon Selfie Stick, this is $46.99, so it's a bit more expensive, but I tend to use this a lot more than the aluminium version personally. If you are just going out exploring, vlogging, then this is perfectly fine. There's not a massive weight difference between the two, but for my purpose, I just prefer the Action Selfie Stick. Now, I can't find this on Insta360's website. I'm not sure if they've discontinued it, but it is still on Amazon. I'll link it down below on Amazon US especially. This is the power selfie stick. Comes with the controls there for you changing the modes and turning it on and off, recording, so you can connect it via Bluetooth to the camera. But this has, I think it was a 4,000 mAh battery built inside of this. USB-C again. Still invisible with the cable, so this will work with the X4 as well as the X5. But this has a selfie stick as well built in. So you've got the power and the selfie stick, unlike the FOMO version. This is very good. Just put that on there. You've got USB-C ports on both sides, so then that'll plug in to the port of the X4, for instance, I'm using for this example. So you can see that the cable will still be invisible. It's within the body of the camera. So you're plugging it in, it's charging, look, and you can then still extend it out whilst charging using the camera with the invisible selfie stick look. This is, for a power stick, a good option. I couldn't find it on the website, so I'm not sure if they've discontinued it, but I'm sad if they have, because this was a great product. It worked really well, got the built-in battery. But yeah, for power, you've got these two options. Now this is probably my favourite one. This is the foldable 2-in-1 selfie stick and remote. Let me just take the X5 off the FOMO for you so I can show you this. It screws on the same way. For travel, this would be your best option in my personal opinion. So it screws on like that. You've got the foldableness. It folds over like that. This comes with the two options. There's one without the mini remote and there's one with the mini remote, so it magnetically magnetizes on there. The mini remote does as well. Then you've got a built-in tripod for this as well. So it pops out, stands up. It's not the widest tripod, but it's made of metal, it's sturdy, it's flat, so you will be able to just put it on tabletops and other, stable scenarios. So the built-in tripod, nice rubber grip on it. But for travel, this is great because you can use the Insta360 Mic Air with the X5, and it's portable, fold up, pocketable, and it's got the tripod, And it's got a long enough selfie stick. It's not the longest selfie stick. I think it's only 60 centimeters. For travel, for vlogging, for walking and talking, this would be my option, because not only the selfie stick, you've got the tripod to hold it up as well. So this is probably one of my favorites. I've said that 3 times in this video, but there's so many options, it's quite confusing. But yeah, this is a great option. And then the last one I want to talk about is the 3-meter selfie stick. You can get some really incredible shots with this. It's not an everyday selfie stick, it's quite chunky, and I'm not a huge fan of this yellow around here, because the very odd occasion it sneaks up in the image because it's a little bit wider than the actual selfie stick. When you're holding it out and it's 3 meters, it does bend a little bit just because physics, it's long, so it will sort of bend out. But it's made of carbon. It's extremely well made, very, very good quality. 3 meters long, you can get those no drone, no problem shots. You can hold it out over a cliff edge or something and get some really unique shots with the 3-meter selfie stick. And it's got the 1/4 inch on the bottom if you want to put a tripod on the bottom as well. So this is definitely a tool to have if you're using your 360 camera a lot, but not the most essential tool. It's priced at $17.99, starting at $17.99 this one, so it's quite pricey as well, but yeah, if you can afford it, this is a good tool to have in your camera bag, that's for sure. Okay, that's it for this one. Hope it helped you make some kind of decision and gives you sort of an insight of how I use these, what these can be used for, and which one might be the one that you want to buy. Okay, stay tuned, make sure you subscribe, press the bell so you don't miss any future uploads. If you like this kind of video, I've curated a list here of ones you might like. Press that one. If you do press it, I'll see you over there. Cheers guys, bye.